Hello and welcome to a first look at Overburdened. The reason why you're seeing my in-between message is that the key that I use for recording apparently is the key that turns this game off. But this was a game sent over by the indie developer, and while I like some of the ideas for it, it's also a really good example of some of the issues with full randomization when it comes to level and progression. So, the story is that we're in a world without any kind of magic. And it just so happens we've come to a lone inn where the remaining magical artifacts are. So it's up to us to go down, find loot, and of course make lots and lots of money. So with the name I Am Overburdened, the idea is that if you look on the right hand side there, we have 20 inventory slots that we're going to hopefully fill up with all manner of artifacts. If you look on the left hand side, you'll see our gold as well as stats. And the game doesn't explain to you what they are, but I was able to put it together. So meat is damage, frying pans are defense, carrots are health, coffee is speed, and 4-leaf clover and whatever that other little symbol is, I think that's a horseshoe, is luck. Lots of weird sound effects. So any items that we see on the ground that represent a stat is a stat boost. Our mission is to make it all the way to the end, and of course survive. When we kill enemies, we get money. But there is no experience or other form of progression other than picking up items and these stat bonuses. One second, so I'll make sure my sound is good. Yeah, we're good. Now, the rooms or the game is procedurally generated by picking the set room tiles like this. But what items in any positions is procedurally generated. Now we have not come across anything in terms of items yet, which is not good. Again, it is completely up to the game to decide what we get. There we go. The first of hopefully many items. There's number 2. Alright. I find that speed and damage are the most important aspects because there's no way to go below 1 point of damage from the enemy, like no matter how high your defense is. So because of that, it's very easy for enemies to just like tick your health down, especially since I only have 12 to begin with. If you're able to kill every enemy on the floor, go for it. If not, just go for the items that you can and go. Oops. At the end of each section is a store. Go for just damage. And we're on to the next area. So then we're finding lots of meat and carrots to eat. Now, so far things have been relatively okay, but the game has a very sharp feedback. Once you start falling behind, it becomes very hard to come back from it. Ow. Well, we found some rare gear. Can't eat our carrots. you can see, the enemies are getting more dangerous as time goes on. But I don't think they do anything, like, special. Like, it's very basic in terms of combat and design. But if you notice, despite having a lot of defense, I'm still taking damage. You'll never reach that point where you can just shrug off attacks. So it's very easy to just die by ticking off damage. I'll just go for the cheap one. Oh no. Oh good, we found some pants. You're dead. That's a big old chunk of meat. It doesn't appear like there are like sets in this game or items that synergize with others directly. We got a big old meat here. Just keep on eating carrots. That's our way. What does this do? Huh. Not bad. And that's that. So far, this has been a pretty good run. Get that money. So now I have to decide what item to keep. So this is 4. This is 2, 1. I'll go for the leather. Oh, I love these sounds like when you pick up the coffee beans, too. Alright, +1 permanent luck. Ooh. We'll see, that helps. But more carrots. Not bad hit there. Give me that coffee. Come on. So as you can see, they are starting to overtake in terms of damage. And not a health potion to be seen. Yeah, something tells me we're in trouble. Especially with these big guys. My luck is not working there. And this is the problem with I Am Overburdened. If the game decides to mess with you, there is nothing you can really do to get around it. Let me unlock something else. Like, this is where I got to last time, and I don't think we're going to be getting further. Nope. do another one just to show you how different things are. So again, just pick up the items we need. Nope, nothing in the chest. Now, I hope you notice we have not found any attack upgrades yet. Because that right there will probably do me very quickly. So we finally got one. Attack spam bonuses of the tie are doubled when you are under 50 health. But as you can see, this is the issue with I'm Overburdened. It's a very basic roguelike, which unfortunately means that there's not much you can really do in terms of playing it. As you see, we're finally getting some attack upgrades. Oh! Aw. So if you're not lucky, you're not going to win. That's basically it. Now, the developer says he's going to work on the game post-release, so there could be more items, or maybe more fine-tuning in terms of the randomization. Take him out. And this should be our last attempt. Did I lose? Uh-oh. Oh, and there's no way to remove an item once you pick it up, unless you find an item that goes in that slot. Take free speed. More armor. Alright, so I'm going to be super slow, which is not good. I think what he should have done is there should be a breakpoint for defense that once you go over it, the enemies can't do damage. Because as it stands right now, like I said, attack and speed are the main ways you're going to succeed in this game. But if you're not lucky enough to get those items, then you're in trouble. Again, I hope you also know that a lot of the floor layouts are repeated. And from what I've seen, there is no chance for an enemy to drop an artifact. Oh, we already got that one. That was broccoli. I'll clear a path before I take the health. Have. I see more armor up there. That. But despite having so much armor, it's just not going to help us out. In the long run, I should say. Why not? Those enemies are just going to chip you down. 1, 11, 25, 4. Come on. I think that's more luck up there. Oh, no. Oh. That meat. It's very important to get the first strike, I'm noticing. Again, coupled with the damage. What do we have here? This looks like it's going to be another solid run, but we'll see what happens. Oh boy. And then you get a room like this. Trying to go for that potion. Let's hope we get some more potions or we're in trouble. Unless there's like 5 potions in this next room. 2 potions can certainly help. Alright, can we do it? Save the money. So I think this is where I got to last time. And I don't think we're going to get further than this. Unless I get very lucky. How are we going to do this? Oh boy. I really don't want to fight more of these big guys, because I don't think I can take them. Oh good, the enemies are critting. That's not a good sign. Oh boy. What's this? Yeah, I'm having trouble with these like dog-looking enemies. I don't even want to be able to deal with the skeleton. We're making it, but I think it's just a matter of time and luck if I'm going to survive. More health. That damage. How are we getting out of this one? Oh my goodness. This is what I was saying earlier about damage. Once you start falling behind, oh, there's not much you can do for it. And there's apparently a hard mode. But I don't think I'm going to be seeing that anytime soon. So this has been I Am Overburdened. Like I said, it has a pretty interesting idea, but it is just 100% randomization in terms of success. Because there have been a few plays where I've died on the first floor because they just stacked all the enemies in front of me and I had no way of dealing with them. So it is probably not going to be a game I'm going to be returning to, but I am curious to see if the developers or developer will be able to grow things out and how the game will change. So, with that said, thank you so much for watching this spotlight. If you're new, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. If you're a developer working on your own game and you'd like me to take a look at it, please don't hesitate to get in touch. But otherwise, check back for daily videos on design here and on Game Wisdom, where we examine the art and science of games. Once again, this has been I Am Overburdened, and have a good night. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Check back around 10 Eastern for regular streaming. If you'd like to suggest games for me to cover or topics to talk about, let me know in the comments below. For a collection of my writings as well as weekly podcasts on design, check out game-wisdom.com. To support the Game Wisdom Patreon, you can find us on there on patreon.com/GWBycer. $1 will get you into our private Discord channel where we talk game topics and more. $5 will get you voting privileges for any major event, including the Saturday Night Grab Bag, Patreon-funded goals, and more. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you enjoy more videos here on the Game Wisdom YouTube channel.